from in front of the plate. Gilliam's high pop foul to Berra ends the Dodgers' seventh, and the score remains tied at 5-5. Big Ben Wade is pitching in the Yankee eighth. Billy Martin singles with one away. With Rizzuto at bat, Martin steals second. Rizzuto walks on the next pitch. Pitcher Johnny Sain hits a double between Snyder and Furillo to score 2 runs and send the Yanks into an 8-5 lead. One man is out on the Dodger hit to spark Brooklyn's hope. Furillo pops out to Berra, and the ball game ends on Cox's grounder to give the Yankees the first game by a 9-5 score. Johnny Sain is credited with the win for the skillful pitching he delivered for 3 2/3 innings. Yankee Stadium is the scene of the second World Series game for 1953. Commissioner Ford Frick and Dodger President Walter O'Malley discussed the series situation. 2 left-handers are the starting pitchers, Ed Lopat of the American League and Preacher Rowe for the National League. With the Yankees leading 1-0, it's the Dodgers' fourth, 2 away. Hodges hits one by Rizzuto for a base hit. With the hit-and-run sign on, Furillo hits to right field for a single, while Hodges scampers to third. Billy Cox connects for a line drive to left that's worth 2 bases, 2 runs, and a 2-1 lead over the American League champs. The Dodgers hold a 1-run lead as Billy Martin opens the Yankee half of the 7th inning. With the count even at 2-2, Martin wallops one deep to left field over Jackie Robinson's head into the stands for a home run that brings the game to a 2-2 tie. The Yankee eighth finds Bauer at bat with 1 out. He lines to left field for a single. After Berra's fly, Mantle connects for a terrific wallop deep into the left field stands for a home run to score in back of Bauer and send his team into the lead 4-2. The top of the 9th and 1 out. Dick Williams batting for Preacher Rowe wraps one to left field for a single. After Gilliam is out, Reese takes first on 4 straight balls to put the tying runs on the base paths. Snyder is the hitter. The Duke grounds out to Billy Martin at second, and the Yankees surge into a commanding 2-0 lead in the series. The 4-2 Yankee victory was a pitcher's duel most of the way, a battle of seasoned veterans. Eddie Lopat made one of baseball's strongest comebacks in the 1953 season, in which he captured 2 of the American League's highest honors, the lowest earned run average and the highest winning percentage among pitchers. Yes, it's a Subway Series this year, and avid fans travel to Brooklyn for the 3rd game. The Yankee general manager George Weiss and owners Del Webb and Dan Topping commend Casey Stengel for his generalship. This is the Big Four of the Yankees organization, who guided their club to 5 consecutive American League championships. American League President Will Harridge brings the prestige of his office to the Ebbets Field contest. For the grand old man of baseball, Connie Mack, this represents the 50th time he's seen the rival leagues fight it out. Chicago's Cubs are represented by business manager James Gallagher and manager Phil Cavaretta. More than 400 newspaper men form a reporting corps to bring news of America's national pastime to countless millions of readers all over the world. Manager Casey Stengel pitched veteran Vic Raschi against Charlie Dressen's choice, Carl Erskine, making his second start in this series. But the excited record crowd falls into reverent silence as the national anthem is sung and the stars and stripes raised to signify the freedom under which our people live. The crowd is tense in the Yankee third as Raschi becomes Carl Erskine's fifth strikeout victim. And Collins is number 6 as he swings on the third strike to end the inning with the game still scoreless. In the Yankee fifth, Martin sends a ground single between short and third for the first Yankee hit of the ball game. Rizzuto singles off Gilliam's glove, and Martin moves to second. The Dodger infield moves in. Raschi advances both runners with a sacrifice bunt. Then Gil McDougald smashes a single off Cox's glove, and Martin scores with the first run of the game. Collins is Erskine's 8th strikeout. The inning ends with the Yanks leading 1-0. Jackie Robinson's up in the Dodger fifth. There's one away. And he belts one high off the right field screen for a double. With Cox at bat, Raschi commits a balk and Robinson is sent to third. The squeeze is on, and Cox drops a bunt neatly by Raschi to bring Robinson home. The score goes to 1-1 in a tensely fought battle that remains that way as the inning ends. Berra opens the Yankee sixth with a bouncing single into right field. Mantle goes down swinging to send Erskine's strikeout total to 9. And Woodling makes it number 10. After Martin flies out, the score is still knotted at 1 apiece. Dodgers 6. Duke Snyder singles to right field. Hodges walks. And Robinson, after 2 men are out, lashes a single over McDougald's head to score Snyder and give his team the lead 2-1. The Yankee 8th. 3 times previously in this game, Collins has gone down on strikes. And he goes down once more as Erskine marks up strikeout number 11. Bauer hits a drive by Reese for a base hit. And Berra reaches first when he is hit by a pitch ball. Mantle steps into the batter's box. There are men on first and second as the switch hitter faces Erskine. Then strike 3 swinging. Erskine's 12th strikeout victim for the day. Gene Woodling wallops a base hit to center field. Bauer scores to tie up the ball game at 2 runs apiece. It's the Dodger 8th with 1 out in a game that keeps the fans anxious with every pitch. Rugged Roy Campanella sees the pitch he's wanted all day and sends a circuit clout deep into the left field bleachers. The fans explode in a frenzy of joy as the Brooklyn Dodgers break a grueling tie and take the lead 3 runs to 2. As the Yankees come to bat in the 9th, trailing by 1 run, Wiley Casey Stengel calls on his reserves. He sends infielder Don Ballweg against Erskine as a pinch hitter, replacing Rizzuto. Erskine's pitches are careful and accurate. Baldwin strikes out, and his final swing puts Erskine in a tie for a strikeout record set in 1929 by Howard Emke of the Athletics. Big John Mize comes in to hit for Rashi. As Mize swings on the big third one, Carl Erskine joins baseball immortal by making it 14 strikeouts, a new all-time World Series record. The Yankee manager sends still another capable pinch hitter against the new record holder. It's Irv Noren batting for McDougald. He walks, and the potential tying run is on first. With victory within his grasp, Erskine carefully sizes up the next batter, Joe Collins. Collins hits a grounder back to the pitcher and is out, Erskine to Hodges. To end the ball game, the Dodgers win 3-2 in a ball game that was relentless in its pressure throughout. But the annals of baseball will forever recall the record-smashing performance of Carl Erskine in the pitcher's duel that brought victory to Flatbush. The series remains in Brooklyn for the fourth game. The stands fill early in the day, and Yankee players Billy Martin, Ed Lopet, and Mickey Mantle are on the field early, too, to plan against the Dodgers. Another National League officials group of the Cincinnati Reds are in hand to add their encouragement to the Dodger cause. President Powell Crosley, Jr., his new manager, Bertie Tebbetts, and general manager, Gabe Paul. Representing the American League are Del Webb and League President Will Harridge. And Warren Giles, head of the National League, is here with his assistant, Fred Flagg, and other headquarters figures. St. Louis's National League officialdom is represented by the Cardinals' Executive Vice President, John L. Wilson, manager Eddie Stanky, and President August Busch, Jr. It's an important game coming up, and Casey Stengel impresses his starting pitcher, Whitey Ford, with a strategy he thinks will work against the Dodgers. Charlie Dressen will start, right-hander Billy Lowe's. Junior Gilliam, leadoff man in the Dodger first, gets a double down the right field line when Bauer misjudges his high fly. With one away and Gilliam now on third, Hodges' slow roller is fielded by McDougald, who throws to Martin for the force out on Robinson. 2 out. Campanella is up. A wild pitch sends Hodges to second. And the Dodger catcher is walked intentionally. Duke Snyder hits one that travels high on the right field wall. It's a double that sends Hodges and Campanella across the plate with 2 more runs, and the Dodgers carve out a 3-0 lead. Tom Gorman, the right-hander who replaced starter Whitey Ford, faces Furillo in the Dodger fourth. There's one away, Carl single. With 2 outs, Billy Lowe's drives a hit down the right field line. And Furillo goes to third. Switch hitter Gilliam, batting left-handed against Gorman, crashes his 3rd straight double. Furillo scores, and the Dodgers add another run for a 4-0 lead. Billy Martin, the Yankees' leadoff man in the 5th, slams a triple to right center. It's now Dodgers 4, Yankees 2. Facing Johnny Sane, the 3rd Yankee pitcher, Duke Snyder walloped the first pitch in the 6th inning over the right field fence for a tremendous home run. It's Snyder's 5th-round tripper in World Series competition and sets a National League individual home run record. With one out, Billy Cox lines a double over third base. Lowe singles to short center, and Cox stops at third. Gilliam's long fly to Bauer brings Cox home with another Dodger run, and the Yankees trail 6-2. Don Thompson is playing left field for the Dodgers. On the short end of the score, the Yankees open the ninth with a single by Gene Woodling. Billy Martin gets a base hit to left field, sending Woodling to second. Lowe's, in the shadow of victory, issues a base on balls to McDougald, and the bases are loaded. Right-hander Clem Labine is called in to replace Lowe's. He strikes out Rizzuto. When pinch hitter Johnny Mize flies to Snyder in shallow center, the runners hold their bases, and it's 2 away. Mickey Mantle singles over Reese's head, scoring Woodling. But when Martin also tries to score, he is out on a fine throw to Campanella from left field to Don Thompson. It's the Dodgers' ball game. The 7-3 victory evens up the series at 2-all. Individual stars included Duke Snyder, who drove in 4 of the 7 Dodger runs, and Junior Gilliam, who smashed 3 doubles at crucial points in the game. An all-time Ebbets Field World Series attendance record was set. Some 4,000 stood in the aisles and clung to the rafters, and the Brooklyn fans saw an inspired comeback to equal footing with the Yanks today. As they gather for the 5th game at Ebbets Field, Brooklyn followers look to Dodger stalwarts like Reese, Snyder, and Erskine to turn the trick. Yes, these 3 and every other Dodger, too. Brooklyn coaches Cookie Lavagetto, Jake Pittler, and Billy Herman discuss the game ahead, as do Yankee coaches Jim Turner, Frank Crissetti, and Bill Dickey. Commissioner of Baseball Ford Frick, however, brings an impartial air to the proceedings. Another visitor before game time is Jim Pearsall, the sensational right fielder of the Boston Red Sox. Mrs. Casey Stengel is on hand to watch her famed husband at work. The Yankees name right-hander Jim McDonald as their starting pitcher. His Dodger opponent is a left-hander, Johnny Padres. Action begins early. In the Yankee first, Gene Woodling slams a home run into the lower center field stands. It's a 395-foot blow. The circuit clout gives the Yanks a 1-0 lead. The Dodgers open the 2nd inning with a base hit by Campanella. Hodges hits a Texas League single into short center. Campanella stops at second. Cirillo hits one to short that looks like a double play ball, but Rizzuto throws wildly past Martin at second, and Campanella scores. Hodges races to third on the error. Campy's run evens it up at 1 apiece. In the Yankee third, Rizzuto walked. It moves to second on McDonald's sacrifice. Rizzuto advances to third as Padres knocks down a hard-hit ball by Woodling and retires the runner at first. Collins' grounder skids off Hodges' glove into right field. Rizzuto scores, and Collins reaches first on the error. Bauer takes first after being hit by a pitch ball. Collins moves to second. Yogi Berra walks to fill the bases. Padres is replaced by Russ Meyer, a right-hander. Mantle wallops Meyer's first pitch for a grand slam home run into the upper left field stands, making the score Yankees 6, Dodgers 1. The Yankees open the 8th with a 9-2 lead after adding 3 runs in the 7th. Ben Wade is now pitching for Brooklyn, and the Ebbets Field lights are turned on as Collins steps up to bat. He connects for a double high off the center field wall, almost 400 feet away. He moves to third on Bauer's sacrifice. Berra flies deep to Snyder. And Collins comes home easily after the catch. It adds another Yankee tally and sends the score to Yanks 10, Dodgers 2. In the Dodger 8th inning with 1 out, Robinson singled. Campanella follows with a single off McDougal's shoulder. And Robinson stops at second. With 2 out, Guerrillo connects for a base hit to left center field. Robinson scores. Billy Cox faces McDonald with 2 on and 2 away and sends a home run far into the left field bleachers. 2 runners score ahead of him, and it's Dodgers 6, Yankees 10. Joe Black, a standout performer in the 1952 series, replaces Wade at the beginning of the Yankee 9th. With 1 away, Gil McDougal collects a home run with a tremendous drive into the left field stands. The homer gives the New York team a lead of 11-6. Bob Cazava, who is called in to pitch in the 8th, faces the Dodgers leadoff batter in the 9th. It's Junior Gilliam, and he smacks a home run into the left field stands to tie the record for the number of home runs in one World Series game, 6. With 1 out, Snyder single to right center. Manager Stengel replaces Cazava at this point with his ace relief hurler, Allie Reynolds. Jackie Robinson is at bat. Reynolds pitches, and Robinson hits into a well-handled, game-ending double play. Martin to Rizzuto to Collins. Final score, Yankees 11 and the Dodgers 7. The Yankees move ahead in the series, 3-2. This game saw Mickey Mantle hit his second damaging home run blow of the series, a grand slam wallop. Back to Yankee Stadium for game number 6. Tommy Conley, umpire-in-chief of the American League, and this year elected to baseball's Hall of Fame, is an interested spectator. Carl Erskine is picked to go against Whitey Ford as the 6th game gets underway. Erskine walked Gene Woodling to open the Yankee half of the 1st. After Collins fanned, Bauer drilled a single to left, Woodling stopping at second. Yogi Berra wallops a drive into right field. It goes for a ground rule double when the ball bounds into the stands, scoring Woodling. Mantle is purposely passed. Junior Gilliam is given an error on Martin's hard grounder, and Bauer crosses the plate to put the Yankees in front 2-0. McDougald hits into a double play to end the inning. Rizzuto opens the Yankees second with a base hit. Whitey Ford follows with a single, sending Rizzuto to third. Woodling flies to Robinson, and Rizzuto scores after the catch. The score is 3-0 Yankees. Erskine throws wildly past first on Collins' infield hit. Ford goes to third and Collins to second on the error. Bauer walks, loading the bases. Berra flies to Snyder. Ford tags up at third, leaves the bag too soon, and then runs into a difficult situation before being tagged out at the plate. Robinson doubles off the low wall in the left field corner with one out in the Dodgers' sixth. With Campanella at bat, Jackie steals third. As Rizzuto tosses out Campanella, Robinson scores the first Brooklyn run of the game. The Yanks still lead 3-1. Billy Cox singles with two men out in the Dodgers' seventh. Bobby Morgan is sent up to hit for pitcher Milliken. Ford pitches, and Morgan lines one to Bauer in deep right field, and the Yanks are out of a tight spot. As the stadium's big lights are turned on, Casey Stengel replaces Whitey Ford with Allie Reynolds to start the Dodger eighth. Here we are in the Dodger ninth. Gil Hodges flies to Mantle. Brooklyn's hopes are still alive as Snyder walks after a full count. The National League's batting champion, Carl Fiorillo, is at bat. He works Reynolds for a 3-2 count, then sends Dodger fans into a frenzy by lining a home run into the right field stands, scoring behind Snyder. Clem Labine, the third Dodger pitcher, walks Bauer to open the Yankee ninth. Berra lines to Fiorillo in right field. Mantle tops a pitch by Labine and beats it out for an infield hit. Bauer moves to second. Young Billy Martin, Yankee second baseman, steps into the batter's box. Labine gets set. There's the pitch, and Martin drills a hard drive through the box into center field for his 12th base hit. Bauer scores with a winning run to give the New York Yankees the World Series. This final game ends in a 4-3 score. Billy Martin's mighty bat was a strong factor in the Yankee triumph. Along with his 12 hits, Billy wound up with 23 total bases, breaking the 6-game mark set by Babe Ruth in 1923. Dodger Erskine's 14 strikeouts in the third game broke another record. Yes, it was the Golden Anniversary World Series, and it was a golden experience for the baseball fans of America who followed Casey Stengel's drive to his 5th consecutive World Championship. The crowds pour out of the stadium to close a brilliant year of baseball, topped by a star-studded series performance. See a ball game. Leave your cares and worries at the gate. Baseball is fun for the whole family.